about, and I mean, we've touched on this a little bit, but I think it's very important to emphasize on it. Of course, there's the space where people say it's a very costly process. And there are people who've said, how much money do I need to give to the children's home? How much money do I need to give to the chief, the children's officer? Please explain very clearly, if there's ever money to be exchanged, at what point legally? And please break the myth of all these other brokers on the side.
Grace?
I can start. The government has regulated the fee. So the fee is 12,500 and it has been broken down. It is able to facilitate, help us do the home visit, do the application process. Also, the adoption agency transfers the money to the home. So there's no money that an adoptive parent, a prospective adoptive parent, should exchange with a home unless they want to, buy goods to support all their. There's also the legal fee that varies depending with the law firm the client will decide to go with. That varies. There's no. It ranges from maybe 50,000, 30 to 50,000, depending with the law firm, like I said. The money is in between, not be there. So yeah, that's the official legal, those are the official legal charges that we know of and we inform the clients of when they come to our offices.
Yeah, so there should be no money exchanged with any other person except the adoption agency, and there's a stipulated amount, which really also should be receipted, I believe, from the societies, right?
Yes, it's receipted.
All right, and then there's no money on the side. Nobody should come alongside you and say, you're supposed to pay this. No home should ask for that. And so we really need to be very careful about that. Mteru, did you want to say something more about that?
Yes, I just wanted to put that together. Only two payments, one to the Adoption Society and one to the lawyer. The adoption system is structured in such a way that the children's home, especially, and is able to benefit from the fees that you paid. So both the children's home and the Adoption Society are able to benefit from the fees that you pay at the Adoption Society. Of course, there'll be logistics, medical. A lot of people say that the medical is expensive. The medical is really your choice, your style.
All right, maybe before you talk about the medical, because we've not touched on it, Mteru, explain what the medical is.
Okay. One of the forms that you'll be given when you come to the Adoption Society is a medical form, and it asks certain questions, and the issue is that we are looking on how are you health-wise. Again, remember, it is not to qualify or disqualify you. It is to prepare you. So we ask that that form is filled by a doctor, a registered doctor, a registered medical practitioner, not a clinical officer, not the nurse who is your neighbor, a doctor in a health facility. Part of the comments that we write in our social report to the court and to the other people who are going to handle your file is that this report, the medical report, was done by this doctor at this facility on this day. We encourage people, of course, to use public facilities because there is an anonymity about that, and it's much cheaper. We expect that the services are free. I think the most you can spend in a government facility to do our medical is something like 100. There are some facilities where you have to buy a card or something. So 50, 50, 100. That's the most for the tests, and especially. So They are not that rigorous. We are trying to get to know you.